Really quick, boss family. I have a free proposal template. So if you're not getting calls back after you submit those proposals, or if you feel like your proposals just look bland or they just look like an invoice that says estimate on it, then I have a much better way for you to do it. Download my proposal and the link in the description, and you'll be able to close more jobs because you will look more professional. You'll look like you actually care about your business. So go get the proposal template. It's completely free. My gift to you guys. Love you. I'm going to talk a lot of shit in this particular episode. Don't take it the wrong way. If you started with more, if you have more to start with, I don't necessarily look down on you. I just respect what I did more because it's me, and I'm proud of what I did. I'm proud of what I was able to accomplish, and I know that anyone else can do it. In fact, anyone who's not starting from that place, you have much less of an excuse. Yeah, we're not using the excuses of I don't have any money to get started or I don't have any equipment to get started, because we've proven. We watch my journey. You can go back to my first video and see how I did this entire process. I documented the entire process, which is one of the main things that makes this channel a lot different than any of the other cleaning business YouTube channels. Is you get to see my journey. I'm not like, it's very obvious that I'm not bullshitting, because you can go and verify and check everything that I say. I pretty much only even reference things that I was able to document and record. I didn't record obviously every single moment, every single thing, but most of it's there. Everything that I've done to build this company to where it is today is on this channel. So you can go and take a look at it and check it out. But no, didn't have anything. All the money, all the equipment, everything that exists in this business comes from money that I earned in this business, the money that I got from clients. And that means I had to do things a little bit different than most people. I had to, reject the status quo of net 30 accounts and not accept those, because I couldn't afford to wait 30 days to get my money. Otherwise, I wouldn't eat for 30 days. Literally every dollar, every penny, every dime that I had came from this business, closing deals and having my customers, give me their card, bank information, cash, check, whatever it was at the time. And in the beginning, I feel like everyone can do that because it's just grind, it's just hustle, and it's just being smart with your money once you do get it. So I guess that's kind of how I got caught in this image of me being the tough love cleaning business coach. But cool, fine, I'll wear that hat. That's fine. That's totally fine with me. I'll wear the tough love because I don't feel like a lot of people in this day and age are getting enough tough love. Everyone's kind of protecting their happiness and protecting their comfort, and that's so dangerous. If you want to stay in a comfortable place, you get complacent, and I struggle with that. I'm mostly even talking to myself when I say that. When you get comfortable, when you get complacent, it starts to slow death that you don't even really see coming until it's too late. So get after it. That's really it. That's really the main thing. The true entrepreneurship, I don't even really like the term true entrepreneur. I don't really know what that means, but I look at myself as a true entrepreneur because of how I go about handling business. I have morals, which allow me to say no to a lot of things. I have principles, which allow me to say no to a lot of things, and I still was able to work through any disadvantage or any obstacle that came my way. And I think that's what being a true entrepreneur is the person that's going to figure out a way. We're engineers of problems. We're problem solvers. That's what it means to be an entrepreneur, is to find a solution to a problem that you can offer and that you can exchange money for, and you can provide somebody value, and then they give you money for the value that you provide to them. That's true entrepreneurship. If you're always looking for the way to be helpful and always looking for the way to have that value that you provided someone else generate income for you, that's true entrepreneurship. And I don't even think that people who work 9 to 5s aren't true entrepreneurs. That I think that counts. You're working. You're doing what you have to do in order to get the revenue, so that you can, especially if you're investing in your business after your 9 to 5. Then, okay, someone's at the door. I'm not sure. Hang on one second, guys. Oh, I didn't order any pizza, but it looks like we got some pizza. Oh, cool. I'm gonna eat that in a second. My bad. Where was I? Let's see where we are. Solving problems and building value and getting money in exchange for that value. If that's what you wake up and you do every day, then you are a true entrepreneur. It's not just that you do these things, it's you do these things when it's tough. You do these things when it's not easy to do these things. You do these things when you don't feel like doing these things. That's what makes you a true entrepreneur, is the not giving up. It is it's almost crazy in the beginning because you're not making real money. You could almost make you could almost make more money doing anything else, working any other type of job than in the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey. And I think fighting through that is what makes you an entrepreneur. So if you have the ability to stick it out and still do the work, the actual, not the, oh, I made a post today, or I set up a couple things on my website, like not that work, the actual figuring out your brand, the actual reaching out to clients, the actual getting the no's, the actual knocking on doors and things like that. That the real work, the real trying to grow a business. If you can do those things when it doesn't seem like it makes sense, when you're not making money, when you're spending time that you probably could have been at a 9 to 5 making more money, if you're willing to push through those things, that's what makes you a true entrepreneur in my eyes. And that's just one man's opinion. Someone else could feel a completely different way. But I think that's that's one of the major difference makers is I think what makes me a true entrepreneur is that I don't know how to give up. I have no clue how to give up, and that can be a detriment. That can definitely easily be a detriment. But I have no clue how to give up. My business in the beginning for the first year, where I didn't have any actual steady clients, and I was still trying to get them for an entire year, and fixing my paperwork, and fixing my offer, and fixing how I offer pricing, and fixing how I approach businesses. I did that for a year before I got any real business. I lived off of the one time and the 2-time jobs, and the post construction jobs that would last for maybe a couple weeks or a couple months at the most. I lived off of those things until I was able to figure out how to make consistent revenue, how to actually write a contract or a 12-month or 24-month agreement to where I can guarantee myself some money for a year or two. That it took some time, and during that time period where I'm figuring those things out, it almost doesn't make sense. You seem crazy. You seem dumb because you could be doing something else to make the money. But I think that is the sign of a true entrepreneur, is that even though it would have made sense for me to do something else, this is what I decided was going to work for me. This is what I decided was important, was building this business and creating something for myself. And I would not give up on it. I think that's a huge difference maker. Yeah, I talked about this. I respect the way that I did it a lot more than most other things. Just getting it out of the mud is. I just have the utmost respect for people who can get it out of the mud like I did, because I know that zero to wherever you get to, 0 to 50,000 or 0 to 100,000, but it's the actual starting at zero. Most people can't do that. Most people don't have the stomach for it. Most people just they just give up. Because it is hard, because it's hard because of that fact, because you're not going to be making the kind of money that's just going to immediately change your life. It takes you working on yourself and you actually putting in the work on your business. The business is only ever going to grow at the competency of the owner. The speed of the competency of the owner is as fast as you can grow. And so it forces you to work through some difficult things. Does your cleaning business generate its own leads? You should check out my automated lead generation system. It's the same thing I used to grow my commercial cleaning business and eventually work with brands like the North Face, Disney, and Planet Fitness. This is going to show you how to sell to commercial and automate the process when it's time to scale. Get it now and start growing your commercial cleaning business. I specialize in coaching and consulting for new and aspiring commercial cleaning business owners just like you.
He helped me get this whole process started.
I talked to that man for less than 30 minutes, okay?
It was a great move for me to make. I ain't have a lot of money or nothing, but he gave me the steps I need to take to do it.
My goal is to equip you with the tools and the knowledge you need to thrive in this competitive industry.
And all I can say is that the value that was given to us in that 1 hour was well worth what we paid for, in my opinion.
DJ's consultation is 100% worth it.
I come up with a custom plan for you and your business.
The information he provided was invaluable, man.
He provided so much value.
We really love how this information was tailored to our specific needs.
Best practices, marketing strategies, and industry secrets, and anything else you need to get ahead.
We've noticed a big shift in our business.
I just closed 2 clients.
You're also going to save a lot of money by avoiding costly mistakes by learning from someone who's experienced and who's done exactly what you're trying to do.
I highly recommend DJ the Boss. Boss.
We definitely recommend a consultation with DJ the Boss to anybody with the cleaning service.
I definitely would recommend using DJ services.
I appreciate you, DJ the Boss.
Shout out to you, DJ the Boss.
Book a one-on-one session with me, and we can help get your business to the next level.